I will be presenting today topic 1.2.16, the environmental issues of the interactions between humans and machines. So what are environmental issues? Environmental issues are problems that are concerned with the natural world of land, sea, air, plants and animals. The impacts that machines and technology can have on the environment involve global warming, electronic waste, plastic waste, power generation, fuel and batteries, loss of habitat and dangerous chemicals. So global warming is one of the first impacts that technology has on the environment. Global warming refers to the rising temperature of the Earth due to an increased amount of greenhouse gases. Machines don't run on CO2, but the electricity that they use on a daily basis does, and this can impact global warming. An example of this is that a laptop uses between 50 and 100 watts per hour when it's being used, and a laptop that is on for 8 hours a day emits between 44 and 88 kilograms of CO2 per year. Electronic waste. We generate around 50 million tons of electronic waste each year, which is the equivalent to throwing out 1,000 laptops every second. E-waste contains extremely toxic chemicals, including lead, cadmium, chromium, and vinyl chloride. The health effects include damage to central and peripheral nervous systems, damaged lungs, livers, and kidneys, and even death. A lot of e-waste is shipped to Asia and Africa for recycling, but a lot of it is simply burned off, which causes further problems for the environment and presents an ethical problem, as it is often children who are working in these recycling yards. For example, the soil of a Chinese e-waste site recorded lead 2,400 times higher than safe levels. Plastic waste. As you can see from the diagram on the right, there's many things that contribute towards plastic waste. Machines are involved in the electrical, industrial, machinery and transportation, and they also involve a lot of packaging. Plastic amounts for 20% of the 50 million tons of e-waste produced each year, and plastic pollution has many environmental impacts as it's made from chemicals that contribute to global warming, and it takes up to 450 years to decompose, which can threaten wildlife as they get trapped in the plastic and oftentimes mistake it for food. Resource depletion is the consumption of a resource faster than it can be replenished. There are several types, with the most severe being aquifer depletion, deforestation, mining for fossils and minerals, contamination of resources, soil erosion, and overconsumption of resources. These mainly occur as a result of agriculture, mining, water usage, and the consumption of fossil fuels, all of which have been facilitated by advancements in technology and specialist machinery. However, there are some positive impacts due to the advancements of technology. For example, renewable energy, which is collected from renewable resources, for example, solar power that uses the sun. In 2015, renewable energy overtook coal to become the second largest generator of electricity, producing more than 20% of the UK's electricity. Another impact is smart technology, which is devices that use sensors to autonomously make decisions based on real-time information. For example, intelligent lighting that only turns on in places it needs it, or even thermostats that can detect the temperature of a room and adjust accordingly. This stops energy from being used when it isn't necessary. The final positive impact is electric cars, as they do not produce carbon emissions that lead to global warming, and they do not contribute to air pollution, meaning they are less harmful to human health, animals, plants, and water.